Yo, 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 yo. How you guys doing? 3 minutes until the 1 hourly close. It's very interesting. See the white yellow line? It's very important. This yellow line is very, very important. That's the 10 moving average on the 1 hourly. Then we have support over here. Two minutes left. This entire move over here, you know, since you know, 8 o'clock, actually 9 o'clock, almost 14 minutes, I've been watching this on 5-second charts. 1 second chart, 5 second chart, mostly 5-second charts. Can you imagine that? The madness. Watching 40 minutes on a 5-second chart. Entire move, 5-second chart. I watched even this part over here on a very small time frames. But this move over here, I was watching, you know, 5-second charts, entire move. You're in alpha mode. I'm still short, but I think nothing will happen over the weekend. Yeah, I'm a little bit unsure about the weekend, but we might get a gap. If you do pull down today, we might get a gap, maybe, you know, 6 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It managed to stay above all lines. Let's see here how it looks on the see, it managed to stay above the 10 moving average. It hit the 20. It hit the 20 moving average on the dollar, pulled back down to 10, and right now it's above 10 moving average. So we're gonna see if this actually in the next hour pulls back, but there is no engulfing candle or anything like that. So the bulls are definitely, you know, the buyers are definitely, you know, there. Over here we had a big drop, right? And the red candles have, you know, been a lot bigger all the way after this up here, but right now the green candles are bigger. So I'm wondering how this is gonna play out. And there was this channel over here that actually broke down right over here. And I was actually thinking there is a chance that we might, just might, pull back below the 10 moving average on the hourly. Let's see your face. No, right now it's a relaxing stream. I'm eating a banana. The face is for Bitcoin Daily only. We're just gonna chill and relax. Your face gives me inspiration. Oh, somebody, I love it when they post, you know, for me. Jimmy, thanks, man, I appreciate it. You know, I always forget. Look here, Mohammed did, you know, 222%, 13x short on Ape from 597 to 498. But Mohammed is actually quite a good trader though. And this was Drunken, did the short 74x, 100x, 74x, 100% on Bitcoin. I've noticed that the chat is a lot slower when we are going down than when we are going up. Like, chat explodes, everybody's posting wins, everybody's posting coins, everybody's posting everything. But you know, as soon as, you know, the bearishness kicks in a little bit, the chat goes silent. But that's kind of normal, guys. That's very, very normal. No problemo. Thanks, Jimmy. Appreciate it. We're gonna put some, you know, background sounds on. I still didn't close my short, even though Mohammed, even though I said in the chat, we had the long short from today. We had a stop loss on that in -$5, but it kind of felt great because we were up like 20% dollar on our long short. So, but you know, the entry wasn't, you know, epic like it's epic on the Bitcoin, but I still have a Bitcoin short open, and I was actually thinking I'm this close to closing my short, waiting for 1 hourly, 4 hourly close. So I wanted actually to close my short on Bitcoin over here, but I was like, you know what, and you know, I was seeing this very bullish engulfing candle above the 200 moving average. This is 200 moving average on the 4 hourly. I was seeing this bullish engulfing candle, but on the 1 hourly we are just hitting this 20 moving average over here, and I was like, you know what, let's wait a little bit and see if this actually gets a rebound. It goes below over here. And there was also divergence up here at the top. You see up here, so it is still consolidating. So I'm guessing it's gonna go down over here, maybe try, you know, move up here and something like that. I don't know. If it goes down here without actually any kind of divergence, then it's kind of, you know, over. As soon as we don't get any more divergences, this consolidation phase is over. But this isn't a bear flag or anything like that. This is, you know, it goes down over here and it goes something like over here. So I would say this is an exhaustion flag more than a bear flag. Doge Shiba Matic so strong. WTF is going on with these coins. Yeah, I told you guys, do not touch Matic, and do not short Doge because, you know, Elon Musk. But Shiba, I don't know about Shiba. Wow, Shiba is up 8%, man. I sold my Shiba, but you know, I sold it down here. So you know, explode up here right now, pull back right now, pulling back up again. Extreme moves. But there's that, you know, that's what you get for selling, you know. You sell and stuff goes against you. Even though Bitcoin goes down, your coins goes up, you know. That's the problem, right? That's always the problem. Mohammed, congrats, 222% plus. That was a nice, very, very nice short on Ape. I did not close my Bitcoin yet. I was thinking about it, but you know, I wanted to wait for 1 hourly, 4 hourly close. And when that happened up here at the top, or started happen, I was watching this move up here. It was starting going slowly towards the downside. I didn't see any kind of, you know, bullish move towards the upside beside this over here. And as soon as this over here happened, I was like, it can bounce off of this channel towards the upside. But we had this, you know, very nice bearish engulfing candle below the support up here, and I was like, yeah, I can leave it open for a little more while. So it's still open. I'm on the sidelines again, gonna wait. Yeah, that's life. That's life. Because when you exit, you know, when you exit down here, you know, it's really hard to, you know, figure out. You don't have any, you know, very nice entry points, and it's already, you know, a lot oversold towards the downside. So it's really hard to short over here, because if you didn't short up here after this move up here, it's really, you know, tricky to short here because it can really easily bounce. And I understand that. I understand that we could have a bounce and it could wreck my short. But you know, as long as I am keeping it open and I'm following the price, I think it's gonna be okay. So you know, I don't want to prematurely short it. And you know, I got some kind of, you know, support levels on the chart. Where are them? I think I you know, deleted all the support lines. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I had a bunch of support levels up here on the line. You know what, let's do it again up here. Before this one up here, that one up there actually got closed. We got that there. So just, you know, pop them pretty quick. This is like standard stuff. You know, you gotta know where your support levels and stuff is. We're gonna use this one up here, couple down there, this one over here, this one, this one at top is also already broken, so you know there is no reason to put this on. Yeah, those are the horizontal ones, and then we have on the monthly time frame. Yeah, on the monthly time frame there was this one, and this is broken, and then we got this one down here. We got that one, and we got this down all the way down there. And on the daily time frame there is, you know, we're not gonna go way too back, but you know these down here are very, very important. Bottom down here, top up here. There we go. So you can see up here, especially this first box up here is very, very important, right over here. This first box, very important. And then you also got a 50 moving average over here, and the 200 moving average. Technically you got, you know, lines all over the place, right? But you know, some of these are more important than other ones. I'm just gonna leave, you know, 10 50 and 200 moving average up here on the daily time frame. So but the horizontal support levels, very important. So I'm thinking there is, you know, probability to get into that area. I'm thinking there is probability to get into that area. And we are very, very close to that area, but I think a lot of people are looking at that area, just like, you know, people have been looking at 25k up here, right? There's, you know, 25k here, so we came up here and everybody's thinking, you know, 25k, and you never get 25k. So maybe it's gonna be something like this. Oh, 20k, you never get 20k, and it just bounces up towards the upside, right? That can always happen. Just because you have a very strong support area doesn't mean you have to hit that support area. We came pretty close, and that's pretty good, but it does not mean that we have to, you know, get into the area. Doesn't mean that we have to get into the area, right? Over here we have a break of the trend down here, but you know, we managed to get back inside that. And I'm trying to find what is the best, you know, channel up here, or a line or something up here. Maybe this is some kind of, you know, extortion channel towards downside, because if this channel breaks to the downside, we are definitely dumping big time. So did you take any profits? No, I did not. We got closed on the Luna short. We lost -$5 on that one. Just a really nice pasta with beyond minced meat. Now thinking of buying some stock after what you said the other day. Yeah, I mean, beyond, I don't know who is buying beyond meat, but you know, I'm not buying beyond meat. I am buying real meat. So you know, I'm not into the, you know, fake stuff, but you know, the fake stuff might actually come into the world. And if you look at the chart on the fake stuff, right? I mean, this is, you know, from all-time high. Like, let's see up here, you know, all-time high, this monthly time frame. It's down 95%, right? It's so low. And capitulation came up here and then just starts bleeding. So, you know, the question is how much this can actually bleed. But you know, it's still bleeding towards the downside, so it can still go down lower. But you know, this is a real company, so you know, down here zero means that they are, you know, bankrupt. So will it go all the way down to zero? So you know, I think you have to look at some kind of, you know, fundamentals and think, you know, how low can this go, because it can go another 99% down here, right? 0.7 or whatnot, right? So you gotta see, you know, how much money they are making, you know, they projected, you know, income and so forth. But there's that fake stuff, but also real meat. Also quite expensive though. Is Beyond Meat expensive? I don't know. What's happening with Phantom? Yeah, you tell me what's happening with Phantom. I don't know. We are just watching Bitcoin chart because we gotta know what's happening. We still got you know, $1,700 as the title says on the account over here. So account is in no trade right now, so we can up, you know, if you see something nice, we can you know, add to our trade. But right now we are just interested in, will this actually drop down? Whatever, what's happening in Bitcoin? Not much. It's just going inside this channel. I think it's a channel. I might be wrong, but you know, let's try to make a channel out of these two tops up here, but I don't think it's these two tops. Maybe it's something like this over here. Let's try to make a channel out of this. Where would you put the channel? Where does it seem legit? Up here? No. Put it all the way down there, maybe. It does seem somehow, you know, nice, but the midline, it seems a little bit shaky, so I don't think this is it actually. I think midline should go somewhere over here, and then this line should go something up there, and this stop should be either up there or down here. I don't know. Do you guys know where, if somebody knows how this channel is supposed to look like? I don't know. It looks like a channel. Is it a channel? Maybe it's not a channel at all. Maybe it's, you know, some kind of expanding musical instrument, right? It could always be that. It could always be an expanding musical instrument, right? But it's you know, it could be this over here. It could be expanding musical instrument. That means the nectar is, you know, if it goes down 21.4, something like that. Falling wedge. I don't see a falling wedge. These top lines are almost horizontal, so I don't know if it's, you know, getting broken somewhere or something like that. Should this line go below something or above something? I don't know. Let's see up here. Let's just draw some nice lines up here. Try to see, you know, could we get like, and we have this, I think this was rising wedge or something like that, don't you think? And if you see these bottoms over here, there's bottom, there's bottom, there's bottom. These are, you know, clearly the tops up here, right? But they're kind of weird. And then you have this part over here, and I don't know what this is. Maybe it was some kind of downtrending channel over here. Downtrending channel, and then we had a small, you know, uptrending channel over here. So these are bottoms, this over here is top, and you see where these pivot points are. I mean, they're quite shaky. I don't know what this is. This is a new type of, you know, channel. What's that? Waves channel. Making the wrong call. So I don't see it. I don't know. This looks like it broke down, especially this big move up here. Looks like it broke down. It broke down something. So I believe that this part over here is some kind of pattern. This is break of the pattern. This is a retest, and right now, you know, this is going towards downside over here. Let's try that. Let's try that. So this over here should be some kind of a pattern. Yeah, over here it broke down and tried to go up, and over here we're breaking that down again. So there was some kind of pattern over here. But what is this retesting? I don't know. What is this thing retesting? This week on the downside over here, it seems kind of sketchy. I mean, it just, you know, lone week down here. I mean, it's, let's see a little bit bigger time frames up. You know, it's probably some kind of, you know, 1 second wick. I don't think we should take that, you know, too seriously. We're dumping. We're not dumping that much. We're just slowly moving downwards. We're just slowly moving downwards. But, you know, where is the damn? It might be something like this as well, where we actually broke. Yeah, I like this line over here. This is nice. So these two lines are actually nice. So you can see down here how we get support over here, support, and then, you know, break the support, and over here we get support again. And then there is this line up here where we, you know, had this, we tried to break up here, failed. So this is the first failure, this is second failure. Right now we're going back down inside this channel up here. So this should be support level. This should be over support level. So if you go down to the support level over here, break that, then the dump comes, right? But this could be, you know, double failure, you know, breakout fail, breakout failure, breakout failure, backs inside this, you know, falling wedge that should, you know, break towards upside. It failed and failed, and right now if this continues over here below the support here at 21,555, down here something, I don't know if it's maybe down here as well, you know, then we have a, you know, major drop towards the downside. There's something to share charts. You can just share them on Twitter and tag me on them. Just tag me TLA_crypto and, you know, post the chart. Did you close your Bitcoin short? No, not yet. I was very close to closing it, but I was waiting for 1 hourly and 4 hourly close. I was like, let it play out a little bit more. I'm gonna take profits this time. I took them too early. The less successful left him long. Okay. Is that 4 failures to break through? Well, technically, I would assume this is, you know, two failures. This is first because, you know, because when its price started going up here, it created this, you know, resistance, and it went up here. This is kind of shady because it didn't actually hit, but, you know, this one up here created, you know, this very nice line maybe, and then we went above it. You can see up here how it's holding the support, but it failed that and went right back down again. This is failure, right? This is failing to, you know, continue, you know, the move towards upside. And then it went down, big move down, gathered enough, you know, bulls to push the price up, went inside this, you know, falling wedge, whatever, came to the resistance, retested the support again, bounced again above the line. You can see how nicely it bounced above the line, retested the line and tried to go up, you know, double top up here, failed that, tried to go up, and then it went, you know, nope, this is not working out, and it went down, right? So it tried 2 times to go up and failed both times. So we need to assume that the price is weak. And when it comes to technical analysis, everything is about, you know, is the price weak or is the price, you know, strong? And the price seems still weak, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately for my Bitcoin short, but, you know, unfortunately for, you know, everybody else and my wife. Just kidding, I was watching 1 minute. It's smooth, it's smooth. Yeah, it happens a lot of time. I will be sitting, you know, watching the, you know, 5-second chart over here, and you will see a big green candle, like, whoa, it's pumping, right? And then you know, zoom out on a you know, a 30-minute chart, something like that, and it's just a little, you know, dot up here, you know, a slight little move up here, you know, nothing. So there's that. Yeah, so 5-minute charts, you know, these big moves can actually, you know, can give you a wrong sense of what's happening. 0.71 right now. Check fibs. No. Trying to trigger me, huh? With the fibs. What's this Bitcoin, Binance, Tether, 5 minutes? Yeah, there was also this channel up here towards upside up here that I've been watching lately, right? But in bigger move up here, we saw right now that there was a failure up here, but the last part up here I was watching just, you know, after the dump up here, will this actually go up? And I was thinking this is some kind of a rising wedge, because oftentimes, you know, this does create some kind of rising wedge, but there was just no nice nice pivot point up here at the bottom. You know, it doesn't matter what kind of level you use. I mean, there is no nice pivot point. There is no third touch, right? 1 touch, 2 touch, or this one, but there is no third touch up here. So I was like, nah, it's not. It's probably some kind of channel, and it was a channel because you can see up here, once it started coming down here, it got support over here and then blasted through that, went through the support, and right now it's free falling a little bit. So we are not quite done yet. I think if it wants to, you know, free fall, it needs to go below 21,575 down here, but we are not quite there yet. I mean, and this looks like it wants to bounce over here because this is a little bit, you know, steep move, too fast move towards the support. So I don't think it's gonna, you know, manage to do that. Let's see 1 hourly time frame, moving averages up here. So you can see up here we came to this, you know, 20 moving average and got rejected by that. Do we have any divergence right now on the bottom down there? There is no divergence, and I'm a little bit unsure whether there will be divergence if we go down here, because it needs to go below 30 levels, so it needs to dump big time over here to avoid the divergence. It could do that. On the 4 hourly time frame, there has been divergences. You know, there was a bullish divergence up here, it went a little bit up, and there is a, you know, bearish divergence up here, so right now it's going a little bit down. And if it goes more down up here, I'm a little bit unsure whether this is the drop up here, because divergences are a way for the price to correct itself. So when you see divergences, it's not that price is bullish or bearish, price is just correcting itself, right? Price is just correcting itself. So there is not much, you know, don't use divergences as some kind of indicator of, you know, pumps and dumps. It's not that. And we have no overextend levels, 4 hourly, daily. Daily is getting overextended a little bit. Daily is in fact getting overextended a little bit, but not by much. You see down here, right now we have some kind of minus 5% level, but these are just normal extensions. And any kind of big dump, you know, we should go something like minus 10, 12, you know, 13%. This is like average big dump. And then extreme dumps are down here at, you know, 25%, you know, extension from the moving averages, right? But right now we are not that extended. Over here we are hugely extended at the top, right? Over here, and entire move up here towards the upside, we are, you know, losing momentum. But we are getting overextended, but we are not overextended just right now. That's the thing. To scalp short on core. Can you have a look at Matic? No, we have been checking out Matic, but you know, we don't wanna, the trend is towards downside. I don't wanna touch Matic. Matic is crazy. I explained to people earlier today that, you know, when Bitcoin goes down, Matic goes down a little bit. When Bitcoin recovers a little bit, Matic explodes, you know, through the roof. So we are not touching Matic on the shorts. Yeah, we're not gonna get into discussion about vegetarians and meeting and stuff like that. I'm just saying that, you know, just maybe that, you know, Beyond Meat might be, you know, very, very good buy eventually. And I'm very interested by Beyond Meat. So let's check out Beyond Meat market cap. What's market cap of Beyond Meat right now? 1 billion USD. And what kind of profits do they have? Beyond Meat, EBITDA per year, something like that. 8 million, minus 23. So they have been losing money. Wow, that's why they are going down. They are valued at 1 billion, but they are losing money every single, you know, year. 2017, 2022, they lost, you know, 0.3 billion. So they're losing money all, you know, that's why this company is crap. They are losing money and increasingly losing money. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's not so good buy, you know. Maybe it's not as good buy as I actually thought it was. I thought actually they were making money. I mean, you know, vegetarian stuff like that, they want, you know, taste of meat. So okay, so we're getting, you know, this was a fast move towards downside, so this, you know, this pullback up here is normal. DXY, what's DXY doing? Yeah, guys, I saw DXY had a, you know, rising wedge up here, so I'm thinking this can actually go down. This is actually what worries me of when it comes to shorts. And I think we saw this kind of pattern up here today. This big, you know, curvature move towards upside, dump, and then, you know, this up here. This always breaks on the downside. Does anybody remember this pattern up here? I think we saw it today on the charts. Today in the live stream we saw this pattern up here. When the price comes to the support and then, you know, bounces up here in some kind of right-sided curvature move up here, drops big down, up, and then does this move up here. This, you know, more than not breaks towards downside. Lines cross 1 minute. Now I'm moving to 5 minutes. So let's see up here. Bitcoin up here. You know what? If DXY and stock market is a little bit towards upside, isn't it? It's been trailing towards upside while Bitcoin has been pushing it down. Support, low support, bouncing off support. I don't know what this thing is doing. But for the last 4 counts, it's been just, you know. And I think this thing wants to drop a little bit down. Let's analyze DXY a little bit more. Maybe we are going to sell our position and, you know, go into a long position. This bullish engulfing here could drop down, but, you know, the drop down is gonna be, you know, 0.3%. 5 still away, watching 3. What does the bad pattern mean? What kind of bad pattern? So this looks like definitely some kind of a, you know, rising wedge that's curving up here at the top. That's the only thing I got right now. So fake out towards downside. The crypto bubbles for a week, wild. So now we're coming back to this bottom down here again. Now the 4 hourly still has, you know, something like, 2 hours and 31 minutes left. But we are getting rejected, and if you get, can we get a bearish engulfing candle? It's very, very close to getting bearish engulfing candle down. 1 hourly up here. No divergence or anything like that. 1 hourly closing in 31 minutes. So we got a 30-minute close. 30-minute close closing below 10-20 moving average down here, but it's not below the supports. It's closing below all of these supports and all of these supports. So it's closing below everything beside this bottom down here on 30-minute chart and below the moving averages. And there is still a little bit, divergence up here at the top. So the question is, if this right now closes over here and goes down here, will we get divergence on the bottom side? Because right now, this is a very good example, to figuring out, how these, divergences work. But yeah. Let's go up here. I forgot to put some music on, guys. Let me put some music on. There we go, we got music. Background noise, as we like to call it. There's a bit of action. Yeah, you gotta watch the really small time frames to see the action. This tells me this is exhaustion pattern, but it might be also very bearish pattern, right? Because the exhaustion pattern goes like this. You got a big impulsive move and then you flag towards the downside, right? This often breaks towards the upside because this is exhausting the price, exhaustion pattern, right? Bull flags go something like this and then continues towards the downside, right? The bear flags go something like this and then continue towards the downside. This is a bear flag, but exhaustion flag goes like this over here because price continues doing the lower lows and then breaks towards the upside. In a very bearish trends, this exhaustion flag will break on the downside and do another move, but this is very rarely. So where can we see this exhaustion flag in effect? So I can show you up here. Here we go. The price was going down in exhaustion flag, so big move down and getting exhausted over here until it fell through. Over here you can see the secondary exhaustion flag, but this exhaustion flag broke towards the upside, right? But you can see it doesn't have to break towards the upside. If you are strongly bearish, and after up here we were strongly bearish because you can see the big move up here broke this towards the downside. So when these exhaustion flags breaks towards the downside, they tend to be very, very wild, right? Over here as well, we had the exhaustion flag, but just like over here, exhaustion flags can break towards the upside. Up here, some kind of top up there, and then continue towards the downside, right? So right now, what's happening on Bitcoin? If it breaks towards the upside, maybe some kind of tops up here again, right? But we already did the tops 3 times. 1, 2, 3 times. We already did the tops 3 times. My Barbie on meat. I'm reading about mold, listeria, other plants, and nose biting incident. Nose biting incident. Yeah, some research is necessary if people are to invest in any kind of companies. And guys, when it comes to investing in companies, there is one thing that's more important than money and anything about the company, and that's the CEO. You gotta listen to the CEO. If you like the guy, if he is visionary, if he is creative, if he is workaholic like Elon Musk, then you can put your entire savings into that guy. But if you notice that the CEO is kind of just like some kind of office worker, you gotta tell yourself, nah, this isn't going anywhere, right? So you really gotta find the good CEOs. Find the good CEOs, you can throw money at them, they will make anything grow. Relief related resistance before lower prices would be a nice trade. Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, I mean, if we get some kind of relief rally up here, that would be nice trade. But this looks like over here we had some kind of, you know, these double mountains that should break down, but it went up there and broke down. This is some kind of retest of something, I don't know, maybe some, you know, resistance up here, breakdown. So right now we are looking for this breakdown down here, and then we are looking for these you know, levels down here below us. We are looking to get into these, you know, this support area right below us over here, right? So either right at the top, you know, 21.2 or even lower down. It depends on how much, you know, the dumpage continues. But after this, if this move does happen, I'm closing my short. I'm gonna probably see, you know, how this plays out. But if you get some kind of big overextended move or something like that, definitely close. So we're gonna see that. Starlink is now available in Nordic countries, but we in Nordic countries have, you know, we got a fiber network, you know, so here everything is very, very fast. We don't need Starlink. I mean, there are definitely, you know, people up there in north that, you know, don't have that. They might be, you know, in need of Starlink, but, you know, we don't need Starlink. Resistance, resistance, support. These are the first two support and resistance levels, right? So what happened over here, we fell through that. There were two months up here. We fell through that and we managed to come back, but we failed to get up here and failed that and created a lower low over here. Then we tried climbing up here and you can see the same resistance. Now I see it. There is a resistance. So we tried to get above that resistance over here, failed that, right now going down, and right now we have support down here. This was also support level, but that's broken. So right now we are going through that. So the dumpage might, you know, start now. We're gonna see that. This is the level up here. So we're gonna see if this actually dumps over here right now or not. It does look promising because this, you know, this sideways move broke down. Bulls tried to get some kind of move up, failed that. Resistance again, holding, retest that, going through that. The move happening. There we go. Not yet. I mean, there are these 5-minute, you know, support levels and stuff like that, right? The move is happening, guys. The move is happening. I think, maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna watch this on, you know, 5-second charts and see, you know, how this plays out. Let's see up here. Oh, I forgot our moving averages, because you cannot see the dump if you don't have moving averages. Let's see 1 minute time frame. Nope, the support is holding, guys. The support is holding, unfortunately. Nothing is broken. There is still 24 minutes left. Support is holding. Damn it. Support is still holding, guys. Support is still holding. Unfortunately for my short. I do wish to close my short and open a long position. You guys don't know that, but I do very much want to close my short and open a long position. But I want to close the short on the bottom and open the long on the bottom. So there is that. Let's see up here. Yeah, this went a little bit too fast towards the support area. So I'm guessing some kind of, you know, zigzag pattern before we drop, if we're gonna drop. But it already looks weak because I just showed you up here. I lose my lines. I just showed you up here, right? This and Bybit. You cannot watch Bybit on 5-second chart because there is not enough volume. There was support channel, broke that, retested that, failed that, went down, retested, went down again. Right now, if we break this down here, you know, will it stop over here or will it go all the way down into the bottom? You know, where will it stop? But this kind of empty space up here between these lines. This kind of empty space. Let's see on the daily time frame. Is there anything up here? No. 2-day time frame. Is there anything? 220 moving average on the 2-day time frame is right up here at the top. So this first level at 21,160 might be interesting. Down here, of course, at 20.8. There are a lot of interesting levels that might actually hold, but you know, we'll see that. You'll see also here that on the 4-hourly, although we have 2 hours and 22 minutes left, we are getting bearish engulfing candle. So unless this picks up, you know, somehow, I don't know how it's gonna play out. 1-hourly got rejected up here, closing down, but still 22 minutes left. And 30 minutes right now did close down here above, and we have no divergence on that move. So if this drops down, there will be no reverse. So right now, I think we are getting very close to the move right now. I think we are getting very close to the move. So maybe you should watch this on 1 minute time frame and see the drop. Let's watch on this chart over here, but we're gonna go back a little bit back up here and just, you know, put the line so we see actually the drop happening. This was the top, right, and this was the support level that was created, and then we broke that support level and went up to the resistance up here, failed that, went down to the support again, and right now we're breaking that. So this is the most important level. Let's go to 5 minute time frame up here. On this time, on Binance, we are actually below it right now. On Bybit, we are not below. We are actually below the level down here. But where did I get it? Oh, that was the 5 minute. This line below is the 5 minute line. So let's see up here. Yeah, it looks like it's already starting. Look at the waterfall, guys. Look at the waterfall. It's already starting, I think. And you know, I was thinking that there might come some kind of, you know, some kind of consolidation phase before the start, but looks like the waterfall is already, you know, in full effect over here. Let's see the volume up here on charts right now. The volume is going slightly towards the upside, so we are looking for something like this. We are looking for a big drop down and something like this. But on this chart we also have to add the lines, because we don't have the lines up here. I wish there was a way that we just, you know, copy the lines. Which one was it? That was that one. That was that one. That one there, there, and there. I don't know if we need to, you know, put these up here, but it's broken. It's broken. Okay, good. And 20 and 20 and the monthly as well. Monthly is important. Monthly is down here. And down there, this monthly is important. On the daily time frame, got these levels up here and this level up here. So we got this on the chart, and we're gonna make this a red box because, you know, why not? And right now we can go back to our charts up here on 5 minute time frame and see. This goes a little bit too fast, but yeah, the volume is increasing, guys. I think volume is increasing. This is the dump, guys. It's happening. If this does what I think it's gonna do, then I will close the position somewhere into the box. If it gets into the box, right? Right now we are 74% up. So we need to see some panic selling. Music too loud. Okay, sorry about that. But it's not gonna happen on a 5 minute candle. I hope it doesn't happen on a 5 minute candle. I hope we don't drop like, you know, something like, you know, 2-3% on a 5 minute candle. So, oh, there we go, there we go. The volume is building up. It's eating in. It's eating in. It's happening, guys. Bitcoin's down 1.4%, but altcoins are not actually in red. Altcoins are not in red. How can altcoins not be in red, guys? Wait, we need RSI, we don't need MACD up here. We need bigger time frames up here. Let's see. We need volume as well. RSI right now, let's go to the bigger time frames up here. 1 hourly right now, RSI 31, overextensions none. 4 hourly overextensions, RSI still down at 26, overextensions are not that big. Is this it? Was that, oh, man. The volume just started picking up. The volume just started picking up. And what's gonna do? Reverse? Was this it? Was this the big dump? The altcoins are not dumping that much. Some altcoins are down a little bit, 1.5%, but they're not dumping that much. Diagonal support. Diagonal support. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. Maybe I see it. No, it's not this one up here. It's this one up here, I think. Yeah, exactly, on the dollar. Nice. That's why it's bouncing. I didn't see it. Nice catch, man. Nice catch. Let's see up here, 1 minute time frame. I don't see weakness just yet. I don't see weakness just yet. 5 seconds time frame up here. Maybe weakness is kicking in. What with the dollar? The trend line hit it on the dollar. So if you look at it again at 5 minute time frame, like this trend line over here. It's bouncing right now. I think we have time, guys. I think we have time. So we're gonna take 5-minute break, guys. 5-minute break. You can watch the chart. If it drops big time, you know, you tell me. But I think we have time, a little bit time, because, you know, it's not that big of a recovery just yet. So we're gonna wait a little bit more. A little bit more. Because if it drops below this trend line over here, then the drop comes, guys. I guarantee it won't break 21k before making a new high. You all don't understand that things must cool off once we have a big run up like we had. Jesse, watch and learn. This isn't enough. I don't think this is the bottom yet. Moon. But we did hit support level though. Mohammed, nice call on the trend line. I didn't see it. I was wondering why it stopped over here. Very nice call. Look at the falling wedge, guys. Look at this is actually crappy falling wedge, but you know, might be a channel. I hope it's not a channel. We are coming just back up to the resistance up here. This is 5-minute resistance up here, and this is hourly resistance. Or this is the horizontal resistance over here. Earth. A new high or local? A new high. I think he means local high. I think he means above 20, you know, 21.9. We had some kind of volume on the move towards downside over here. We had some kind of volume, but nothing like this over here. It still looks weak. Local, yeah, we understand, Jesse. We understand. So right now it's pulling back a little bit. So we're gonna see if it's continues. But it's pulling back to the moving averages. So maybe some kind of consolidation here. If it starts breaking this towards the upside over here and goes above, you know, 21.7 over here at this high up here, then it's pretty much over, I think. But if it fails to, you know, continue up here, then yeah, we don't need volume right now because the volume is unimportant. Give or take. I like this line better. Just gonna remove this one. Too many lines. We don't need this over here. We already know it's expanding. Expanding wedge. Short right now. They're gonna squeeze soon, I think. Yeah, the squeeze will come eventually, but people are definitely piling on. And altcoins are not dropping that much. They are dropping a little bit, but not that much. So I'm guessing we are very, very close to the bottom, guys. If this is not the bottom, we are close to the bottom, because if this break goes back down here again and breaks the trend line over here and this trend line over here towards downside, then wherever this move stops over here, doesn't matter if it stops up there or down here, this is the bottom, right? Let's see a 5-second chart how this actually looks. Well, look at it. Look at a 5-second chart up here, just flying through the roof up here. Failed this move, came up to the resistance. Let's see if it can actually break towards the upside up here. If this falling expanding musical instrument breaks towards the upside up here, I think I'm going to close my short. Then 50 up here. Yeah, it came to the resistance right now, pulling back maybe. Panic at first and cash out, just have cash increase. But you know, Bitcoin going down 1% is not panic enough. I don't think that's panic enough. I think they won't panic, and you know, we haven't reached, you know, Bitcoin panic just yet. Looks like a spider web. Yeah, it's always a spider web. When you're drawing the lines are nice. We love the lines. So it broke this option over here. This option up here got broken. Maybe some kind of retest up here. There were a couple of options up here. Okay, there's the line. If this breaks, let me see up here, down there. Resistance breaking this as well. Not quite. But I would assume the bears are in control right now and not the bulls. Bulls managed to, you know, push it up here a little bit. Up here, you know, oh, let's go up, and then it's curving towards the upside up here. See here, it's bouncing off this line. But if it breaks this line, then there is no other trend up here. I mean, there are definitely some other trends, but you know, So this resistance line, we're gonna keep this one up a little bit up here, holding the support up there. Usually high risk assets go down. Expanding channel. I don't see expanding channel, I just see, you know, rising wedge. But the bears are trying to push the price down. Even after this breakout up here above the trend over here, the bulls they're just not pushing the price up here. It's just, you know, hugging up here. So I think it's gonna break down over here. Yeah, there we go. See that? We don't need this line anymore. The top line. So I think it came up to the top, and right now it's you know, going again for a new move towards the upside. This line is still important because it might retest it up here and get some kind of double top up here. So I'm gonna see if they manage to push it up again towards the resistance. Up here is the resistance, right? We don't want to get above that level. Let's go to 1 minute chart up here. Yeah, right now sitting on this support level up here, but this 50 moving average right up here, you know, will it retest that again? Because that can definitely happen, right? Let's just adjust the line just a little bit up here, maybe something like this. But they're not pushing it that much. Bulls are not pushing the price that much. And we came on the dollar to the 10 moving average. On the dollar to the 10 moving average. So right now it's going to be interesting. You see up here, it's trying to, you know, reclaim the support level up here. Maybe go up here, but they are not having, you know, the bulls are not actually doing that much. Short of 23.4. Should I take profit? Well, I'm in a short from 23.280 or 22.280 or something like that. So, you know, I'm still in a short. So, you know, you do you, I'll do me, man. Up here, 23.2. 23.4 is all the way up here, man. That's a nice catch up here somewhere, right? Either this week upstairs up here or somewhere up here. That's a nice. Oh, look at that! Look at it! Look at the volume! Look at the volume! Oh, this is 5-second chart. Of course, there will be. So you see up here in this move towards the upside, the volume just, you know, died. The volume just died. So the bulls are not yet to be seen. So this looks good. We are still in the expanding musical instrument down here. This expanding musical instrument up here is still in full effect. And I think if we go down to the edge of the expanding musical instrument and drop outside of here, this is the very important trend right now. This is very, very important trend. And if you drop outside of this, you know, down here, then it's, you know, capitulation phase. And if you drop up here, I think, you know, the bulls are reclaiming the territory again, and then we can go up, and I might, you know, consider closing my position. Yeah, Gabriel, you too, man. So it just had a nice little bounce up here towards the 10 moving average, and it's already going down. So we're gonna see how much down it can go. There are two lines. This is expanding musical instrument, the other line is up here, right? So if it goes up here below, we might see just how far down it can actually get. But the fear is kicking in because Bitcoin is down minus 1.11%. Altcoins, some altcoins are, you know, down minus 0.x%, some are minus 1%. There are a lot of altcoins still, you know, in green. Actually, Luna is in green. We were actually shorting Luna today, and it's actually still in green. Imagine that. Luna didn't fall that much. Should we assume it's a strong coin? Shiba is still up 5%, but it's pulling back a little bit over here. We get a mana 1.4% up on the daily time frame, of course. Sand is up 0 something. Wow, this is the BitJet. You know, this thing is going flying like crazy for the last couple of days. This is up, you know, 30% in the last 3 days. This is BitJet. Everybody's shilling BitJet right now. Nobody's shilling Bybit. But, you know, I like Bybit. You know, I trade on Bybit. So if you want to trade me, you know, there is a link down below, guys. Trying to hold these levels up here. Let's see small time frames. What do we have over here? Trying to get above up here. So many expanding musical instruments, guys. So many expanding musical instruments. Is this gonna go all the way down here? No, there is also this one up here first, this one up here first. There we go. Anti 6% up, hodled to the death. You guys all right, all set? Yeah, we set, man. Gorot, how you doing, man? There we go, we're breaking that. So I think we might go down to, you know, 21.4 again. To these bottoms again. If bulls cannot reclaim territory, then we're going down. This is what I want to hear. Yeah. I think we test 22.4, then maybe drop again. Nah, if we test 22.4, you know, that's pretty high, man. That's pretty high. 22.4 is pretty high up here. Then, I mean, you have to break a whole bunch of resistances. 22.4. I mean, you gotta break a whole bunch of resistances for 22.4 up here, man. Whole bunch of resistances for that. And then you have to ask yourself, you know, is that enough? Falling wedge. This is actually a falling wedge. Double bottom in the falling wedge on 5-second time frame up here. But it failed to break out. Let's see up here. It's still not done. It's trying to break up here. We got an expanding musical instrument. We also got a falling wedge at the same time. And right now bulls are trying to push it out of the falling wedge. This is a very steep falling wedge, so if it does indeed in fact fall through that on the downside over here, I'm thinking, you know, this expanding musical instrument might go all the way down to the bottom down here, right? Tila 24/7 trader, yeah. Right now I'm really into trading, so it's a good thing for you guys because, you know, I stream a lot, so, you know, we got entertainment. Play the dump music. What is the dump music? I don't know what dump music is, and I can not play, you know, anything because I am getting, you know, these copyright strikes and stuff like that. So, you know, there we go. This is dump music. Well, that didn't work out. Damn, I like this. You're getting more, yeah. When stuff is dumping, you know, viewers are picking in. But the most important questions, guys. Did you like the like? I forgot to do the like stuff. There we go. So I'm guessing stuff is increasingly towards downside. We got these are very small time frames. So if this fails right now, you can always have a breakout failure where you go up, you fail to get above certain levels, and you go back down again. This is breakout failure, which is very bearish. On the other hand, if it starts breaking the resistance level towards the upside, and right now we have this very major resistance at 21.6 that needs to be broken. And we also got to this bigger expanding musical instrument up here. So it's only up here. If it goes up here, I'm selling, guys. I'm selling up here. So we're gonna see that. I'm not 100%, but, you know, pretty confident, you know, if it goes all the way up there, yeah, that this needs to be sold off. Till our music is controlling the price. Yes, always. There we go, of course. Always hitting the like button. That's very good. So right now we are getting a little bit bulls in control up here, in this part over here. There we go. Bulls are still in control. Let's go a little bit higher time frame up here to see what's happening. So there's a falling wedge up here. There's a little bit too much line, but we need these lines. Lines are important. This one is not so important, so I'm gonna remove this line. Let's remove the moving averages up here and the volume up here. Don't we need volume? So let's clean up the chart just a little bit up here. So we got this, you know, expanding musical instrument up here. It's a big musical instrument. Very nice call by Mohammed, because I did not see this one up here. Why the price did stop up here? No, this was actually this one up here. But this is a smaller musical instrument in a bigger musical instrument. There are so many musical instruments, guys. So many musical instruments up here. I think that there is a line with those some claris over here, maybe. Some claris, I don't know. bigger musical instrument into a smaller musical into a very, you know, tiny musical instrument. So there are a lot of musical instruments up here, definitely. So you can see up here this falling wedge on a 5-second time frame is breaking up a little bit, but you know, it's not that important level. We're trying to hold, because you can see up here that this musical instrument up here right now is coming to the resistance up here, getting some kind of double bottom, but there is no divergence on this move up here. And we are, let's adjust this a little bit up here. I think it's this line over here, and then we're gonna keep this line up here. I think it is good. I think it's good. If this breaks towards upside up here, you know, I think I might sell over here, but there's that. Let's see the moving averages on this chart. Yeah, it's trying to climb up here a little bit. Let's see 5 minutes. 5 minutes is not above 10 moving average yet. 15-minute time frame. We forgot to look at a little bit bigger time frames. Do we have any kind of close on hourly? Yeah, we got an hourly close down here. Do we have any kind of divergence on it? Yeah, we have a bullish divergence on hourly. So this thing is still not fully done with the divergences. Let's see 4 hourly down here. If it's gonna dump, it's gonna be today. But I am seeing already, once you see altcoins are not dumping that much, you gotta ask yourself, why is that so? Why is that so? So we just have to wait a little bit over here. It's harmonicos. I enjoy your passion for the charts. You understand why I have been looking at the charts for the past 6 years, you know. I don't know why, you know, it ticks my ticks, you know. Analyzing the movement, understanding the, you know, the psychology behind it. I don't like, we'll stay at 0, because people who don't like also don't click poll responses. Yeah, very nice. 90% I liked, 10% gonna like later, and I don't like is 0%. But you know, now that we mentioned it, you know, somebody's probably like, you know what, I'm gonna click I don't like. I'll mostly follow it lately, yeah. So it's losing a little bit moving averages up here. It's not that strong. I mean, if we hit some kind of bottom, if you hit some kind of bottom up here, you would see a movement towards upside. You would see bullishness. You will see price moving, but price is not moving, guys. The price is not moving. It's consolidating below, you know, averages. You know, it might move a little bit towards the upside. We might be wrong on selling, but this is, you know, some kind of rounded bottom up here, and then you got a round up here, but it's just not, there is just not enough, you know, zoom. I don't know how to explain it, but you know, there is not enough, you know, stuff. And altcoins are not down that much, guys. I mean, there are definitely altcoins that are up 50% on the daily. What is this, man? SKL is up 56%, Mover is up 13%, LRC is up 15%. The graph is up 11% on the day, man. This thing exploded like crazy. Here we got Dusk up 30%. Wow. Did you guys know that I actually at one point back down, you know, back a long time ago, were actually holding the graph and it never did anything, so eventually I sold it. Yeah, those were good old days. When you buy stuff and it doesn't do anything, then you sell in pubs. JD, $5. I sold my altcoins a couple days ago before the dump. Should I buy them back now? Interesting, man. I don't know. Very hard to say. We don't have any kind of bottom or anything. This could, of course, on the 4 hourly up here. This is a 4 hourly. Let's go to the daily time frame. Let's find a clean chart. This could, of course, for whatever reason, bounce up here, right? It could get into this, you know, area up here and bounce. Yeah, and the price always goes up faster than it goes down. But the problem is, I also sold, you know, a lot up, a lot up here at the top. But the problem is, we don't have any kind of indication that the bottom is in just yet. I don't want to say, you know, buy, you know, don't buy and stuff like that. But I'm waiting for some kind of indication of some kind of bottom, and I haven't seen just yet. But you know, you do with your money what you want to do with your money. Thanks for $5. I appreciate it. I sold my graph too last year. That knock life. Yeah, that's how it happens. We buy stuff, you know, because there is so much shilling. Oh, this is the next Google, right? That's the graph. Everybody was saying that this is the next Google. So of course we buy the graph and then it doesn't do anything, and then you sell it, and next year it's like best thing ever, and you're like, damn it. Smash like, I think it's too soon to buy back. Mark's scared and it's weekend now. A big number may come. Yeah, so it's a bit sketchy, so I'm a little bit unsure, you know. I need to, you know, I told everybody I sold because of you know, I wanted to see if I'm right on my analysis and stuff like that, and I was, you know, kind of right up here, so that was kind of nice. But right now, you know, the tricky thing is, you know, when do you buy back in, and you know, what do you buy and stuff like that, right? But see up here, we just had a nice little pump out the moving averages because we were overextended. You know, we went a little bit too fast to the support line, bounced up here a little bit. So this needs to be seen where this breaks up or just continues dropping down. Interesting movements right now. Interesting movements, definitely. I don't get it. There's 56 votes, 66 likes. Let's see how many nut subs do I have. Nah, not yet. Let's see how many subs we have in the chat. I think most of you guys right here, right now, are not subs, so there's that. Spread your investment, yeah. So it's getting this double bottom down here, over here. As you can see, it needs to get above this line. This line is also corresponding very nicely with the expanding musical instrument. So if it does break towards the upside up here, there is also this, you know, 21.6, very important level of resistance. But it's already above 50. Up here it was important because there was 50 moving average and stuff like that. But let's see up here. Let's see 1 hour. You see 1 hour is all the way down. It's a little bit extended, so it might actually wait a little bit before dropping. Because it's been slowly going to this move towards downside. So it could do a, you know, this move and then do this move up here. I mean, that could be terrible, but because that means that, you know, we need to wait, you know, another, you know, days, hours for the move. Mark Harris, yo, what's up? Dimut, what's up? There is no need to buy the bottom, more important is to sell the top. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Look how nice. This might be explosive shoe pattern up here. Let's go a little bit small time frames up here, but you know, this explosive shoe pattern up here does around it tops up here, but it might explode up here towards the upside. How much are we up on my short? 73%, so I don't know. It's good enough. I mean, it's a good enough trade. Like, we could push it down, but you know, I cannot deploy the money in any kind of long or short right now while that is still going on. So that's kind of crap. But we got rejected up here once, 2 times. Are we gonna wait for these moving averages to come down here to get rejected third times and then go down? That means this is 1 hour, so it means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more hours until we get a dump, guys. 6 more hours, maybe. Hopefully we don't have to wait that long. Hopefully we don't have to wait that long. You can see up here we are still, you know, at the resistance over here. This expanding musical instrument. We are right now going to the resistance up here. The big question is, are we gonna break that resistance? Let's pull this a little bit down here right now because, you know, it moved. Let's see this on 1 minute time frame. So we need to see whether the bulls have what it's gonna take to push through. It's nice, and we kind of build price here now. Build price. What do you mean by build price? I like the light with it. I like the like. I like the like. I like the like. I don't know. Do we have the movement? Do we have a movement? We have the movement. Is this a legit movement as well? Could be legit movement. So wait a little bit. Always wait a little. Yeah, it's 50 moving average up here, so let's wait just a little bit up here. Just a little bit. Give or take. We can always adjust the lines, but this line I don't like that much. I like this line better. What kind of pattern up here is on the 1 and 2nd chart? What kind of pattern is this? Very, very tight. A rising wedge maybe? No. I want it to be rising wedge, but I think I might be wrong with that one. There might have been some kind of rising wedge. Or some kind of channel that broke. It doesn't seem to me it's a rising wedge though. Let's try to make a channel out of this thing. I think it's a channel. It's just channeling towards the upside right now. We broke this up here. Let's see up here. Yeah, it looks like it's breaking towards the upside. Still channeling. 5-second channel is still intact, so we're gonna keep it. Trying to break out. I think it's gonna actually do it. I think it can actually do it. Let's see. Music sounds like Candy Crush. Yeah, I think it's actually doing it. Let's see how 4-hourly time frame up here. Game 0.66 down, 1 hourly push pulling back above the resistance up here. It's 5 minutes time frame, 10 minutes, 15 minutes time frame, pulling back. Yeah. So big question: do we sell, guys? 71%. It would kind of feel bad, but it's above, you know, this bottom down here. It's pumping kind of hard, but the volume is going down. Take. I don't think it's over. You know, that's the thing. I don't think it's over. But you know, at what point do you take profits? You know. At what point do you take profits? Just over extensions? Bro, you are here whole day. Yeah. You still tumble a little bit a lot this tonight, true. Yeah, so 5-minute time frame breaking that as well. I don't know. We're gonna call it, guys. We're gonna call it. It might go down, I might be wrong on the call, but it's still 70%, right? And it's pushing back down. Let's wait a little bit more. I'm in a long Bitcoin. Nice. Damn John is player versus player, me versus you. TP 50% now and let the rest work. If you're me, you take profits when your profits are already 50% down from where they were an hour earlier. Okay. This looks like a bullish move though. Okay, let's see up here. So we got a 5 up here. We need to analyze. We need to see if it breaks. Yeah, this exploded very fast towards the upside, so it might break down. See up here we had a channel. Channel broke up, and right now going down. So we're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it go a little bit. Entry 21,471. Wow, it's a nice entry. 471. Wow, that's low, man. 470. That's down here. Very nice entries though. Very nice entries. Yeah, 469 and 471. Those are very nice. You guys are pros. TFNs Club guys. Nice. Imagine getting those entries there. Very nice. You're already up something like depends on how much you depends on how much you know, 0.8%, you know, 10x, that's 8% up, so you know you're already in profits, which is good. Look in the group. $21.5, or the week up here. Yeah, it might be that. There are definitely, you know, important levels, but you know, which is more important, you know, which one is important. So yeah, getting juked by this 20 moving average. So far so good. Maybe it's not gonna take whole night. No, I'm in a payable group. This order was waiting 3 days. Wow. How do they know, man? How do they know? What is their secret? Are they using the moons? Are they using the moons? When I trade by myself, I burn money. Could be a good entry on Matic if Bitcoins keep bouncing. How do they know? It's okay. Wait, never over leverage and never give up. Michael Baker, hi man. Long time no see. So this move up here got broken down, that's fine. But the bigger moves are not broken just yet. Said this move up here got broken down as well, but we'll see, we'll see. Some kind of resistance. Using the moons. They're using Pluto. Yeah, they're definitely using something. I don't know what, but you know, I wanna know what they're taking. You know, sleep now guys. I wish you the best night. Godot, thanks for stopping by. Mercury the messenger. Mercury. This looks some kind of explosive top up here. Got everybody to FOMO in. This looks like Mount Fiji. Mount Fiji. When should I shoot now? Yeah, you tell me, man. I was about to take profits up here and I wait a little bit, and right now, you know, it's going in the right direction for us at least. So we need to see what's gonna happen next. See here, there is a whole bunch of, you know, a whole bunch of support right here at, you know, 20-50 moving average on 1 minute time frame up here, but you know. So this trend over here broke. This trend over here. Again, musical instrument, maybe. Have you ever listened to the channel Waters Above? No, I have not. What's that all about? Ship correction could start to dump. Now, ship correction will start the, you know, bull market. That's the only thing ship correction will do. Dump so I can become a shrimp. What is that kind of inside joke that I don't get? But this move up here, although it's getting higher lows and higher highs, it doesn't seem. It looks like a bear flag. Isn't this a bear flag, guys? Tell me it's a bear flag. Tell me I'm not wrong. Higher lows, no, higher highs, higher lows, a bear flag, right? I'm not wrong, right? Crypto puts astrology plus gematria. I think something like this over here. It's bear flag until it isn't. I hope it is. Checked him out before and didn't like him. Oh, okay. You have good memory, Mary, if you remember what I checked and didn't check. Every up move in the pattern could be a bear flag. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but it looks like consolidation pattern because it's losing momentum up here. Yeah, it came up to this 50 level, so now it's ready, you know, on 2 minutes to dump down again. You know, 5 minutes up here is right now it's 40 levels. So if it wants to dump right now, it's, you know, time to dump. No, it's not. This is small time frames. But right now you can see up here, ever since this top up here, it's been going slowly, you know, consolidating up here, but pulling the air side towards the upside. Right now I think it's increasing, you know, move towards the downside over here right now again. Let's go 30 minutes. Is my indicator any good? It looks like it's going down. Yeah, this failure, 1 minute time frame. Damn, I'm a ship. What's higher in crypto food chain? Crab? Yeah, crab could be it. I do pattern study again tomorrow. It is puzzling, I agree. What kind of pattern study are you doing? See these two horizontal lines? We try to break it. So first time up here we try to break. This is first failure, second failure, third failure. We tried 3 times to break. Right now this is the 5 level support up here that we are going below, so we can actually remove this. This is important. This line up here is important. You can see up here, use that support, broke the support, retested, went down, retested, went down again, tried to break up, retested, went down, retest up here. So we tried to, you know, test it up here as support. Resistance, 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 4 times, still cannot break the resistance, which is actually quite nice for a short position. And right now, the only thing that needs to happen is we need to, you know, break this, you know, bottom down here, wherever the bottom is, right? Up here. And I think we can continue the bear market. Crypto stocks people are overreacting to every single news. Yeah. That's why when you are trading, do not read the news, do not watch the, you know, YouTubers, do not read chat, Discord and stuff like that. Don't do anything. Just put some music on, have charts in front of you. Don't do anything. You know, you can watch videos about, you know, the planets and the moons and astrology and stuff like that, right? But don't listen to any kind of news or, you know, financial events or world events or anything like that, right? That's the best tip I can give you guys. You don't wanna be affected by what other people are thinking. The guy once made me laugh. Shot in Bitcoin will go to F0. Chart signal patterns. You can do that on 5 minute time frame, man. There we go. We're still getting support down here. Not 5 minutes, 5 second time frame. So it's a nice. I'm gonna try it again up here. I'm gonna try it again because if this time we break, you know, I'm a little bit unsure whether this up here is gonna break. So I think this needs to break down here. But altcoins are not dumping that much. I gotta tell you guys, I'm a little bit, you know, I'm thinking we're getting close to the bottom because altcoins are not dumping this much. 5th time is the charm. Yeah, 5th time is the charm. Yeah, maybe that's the case. But I did test it a lot of times. Like this is one test. This over here, you can see here breaking towards the upside and then right back down again. This is also considered a failure. This is failure. This failure. This move up here is also a failure, although it didn't get all the way up there. But you know, this is failure, and this is test on the support. Test on support worked, broke that, retest. There we go. This line could maybe be adjusted a little bit on the downside over here, something like this up here, give or take. Let's give it more room just to be sure. Wow, okay, it's a lot more room. But I don't think this is the room. I think this is the room, but you know. Because over here it's below, all the moving areas below the line. Below the upper line. But this bearish engulfing candle, maybe should go something like this. Maybe it's a channel. Use this one down here, use this one, and use this one up here, this one over here. I'm a little bit unsure. So where should midline go? If you think about midline, where should midline go? Midline goes somewhere over here. So this is, sideways channel. Maybe we are trying to push it too much to be, you know, rising channel and bear flag. Maybe we are just pushing a little bit too much. Tell, what coins do you have your long time portfolio? Just curious. Right now, not many. Gotta tell you that. I sold a lot on the top up here. But it's, you know, metaverse coins and stuff like that, right? I'm one of CryptoFace's pencil necks. What does that mean? I don't watch that many videos of his, so I'm unfamiliar with the metaphor of the pencil necks. Is it gonna happen, guys? Is this gonna happen? Where is the breakdown? 1 hourly getting the doji over here. We forgot to look at a little bit bigger time frames. Let's see what we can actually have on the bigger time frames up here. So we got a doji up here right now creating. If this doji stays for another, you know, 30 minutes or something like that over here, that might be actually very bad, because, you know, it might actually just bounce. 30 minutes time frame, already have a doji up here, some kind of doji. It's pushing a little bit down. 4 hourly is still pushing down. We don't have actually much in that. See 1 hourly, this doji over here. But there is also, it's not doji, it's like a hammer. Inverted hammer or whatever this is called. It looks like we are breaking down, but you cannot be sure about this, because this line up here, you know, it's sketchy. It could be down here, right? Is the volume increasing? Volume is kind of increasing a little bit on the dump, but not that much. Mate, no trade here today. Short and chill. George, nice. We are already in a short. We're not trying to, you know, catch the trade. We're just trying to close the trade right now. Maybe it's all the way down here. Maybe this is the midline. But doesn't matter, you know, whether that's midline or not, because, you know, reasons. You know what? This one. No, it's still the same. Oh, Grotter. There you go. Maybe. A low down here. The volume is still going down. There is no divergence up here on the 5-minute charts. See, this doji is the same that we are having right now on 30-minute chart. See this pattern up here. Watch this pattern very closely. Watch this pattern very closely, guys. Look here now. Look this pattern right here now. On the 30-minute chart. Isn't this exactly the same pattern? And we got this green up here. That means that we might go again all the way up to 0.42%. Was a high before FTX dumped on the dollar. You know, every bone in my body is telling me just to sell. Every bone in my body is telling me to sell. Sorry, 2 seconds on the phone, Lambo dealer. Sell and re-enter resistance. What if there is no resistance? Trust your gut, yeah. But let's trust my gut and let's trust the lines as well. Because I'm not seeing anything special up here happening, right? So if I sell, it's gonna be 4 more sell. Just like, you know, 4 more buy, 4 more sell. We are heading to 18k. So I don't know. I need to see something. Still, I mean, this move couldn't even get above 10 moving average. Couldn't even get above 10 moving average. Why should I sell? You understand? Either way, that was a fantastic short with fantastic profit. So far, yes, but you know, if it goes up, then... So right now, this 20 moving average that actually reject us can actually be the support that we need and go down, right? How many times did we do it up here? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe. Maybe we're gonna do it like, you know, previous time up here. And do the supports down here. $20 moving average. Do 24-hour ABC. 4-hour doesn't have enough juice. I think it could go down a little more. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid, because people are thinking it could go down a little more, and I'm a little unsure whether it can go down a little more. So it could, but it could take a while. But this was a waterfall move. And right now, it's not just you know bouncing towards the upside, just slowly climbing up here until maybe it turns around and goes down. Maybe we are just at that point where we need to turn around and go down. Maybe we are so close. Daily could be horizontal support. Dailies are horizontal support. We got all guys. We got all the horizontal support levels that we need to have. All of the support levels. The red box is our target area. This is the target area. Anywhere up here. Doesn't matter whether this. When we start going down, we'll see that. But this is the target area. But it doesn't have to get into the target area. That's the big problem. Okay, this move towards upside did bounce a little bit up here hard. Again, 5-second charts. Okay, so this broke down, this retested, this losing steam a little bit. Yeah, it's losing steam. It's okay. We good guys. We good. It's okay, no problem. We good. It's losing steam. No problem. Nice, very nice. It's losing steam. Don't get up above the line. Do not get above the line. My opinion changes every 5-minute candle. Yeah, same here, man. Same here. Or it's more like I doubt my every time, you know, I think I'm right. Something happens, I'm like, yeah, maybe I wasn't right. Maybe it was something, you know, something else. You know, every time you think, you know it, you kind of don't know it, you know. Every time you think, you know, something's about to happen and then something changes. Life. Could have a blow off top before dumping again, just saying. By the way, guys, I just realized S&P 500 had a parabolic top. That means 85% down. If it's gonna follow Bitcoin. It's going for this retest up on these lines up here again, maybe. No, it's curving too much. I mean, this is you know, 5 seconds time frame. It's already curving too much. Especially, do you like layback? Layback. I don't know what that is. Well, some time frames refreshed up again. It's curving. It's curving. It's okay. I think we're good. Unless something happens and it, you know, blasts through the resistance. But I don't see anything, you know, overly bullish just yet. It closed on the 20 moving average, retested that down here. Right now it's gonna get interesting. Yeah, it went up here. It looks like it wants to fall down, but sitting on the 50, so it can bounce on the 50. Leibach. I haven't heard about it. I don't think they have copyrighted stuff, so you know, we can check them out. I don't think Leibach have copyright stuff, especially it's from 1980s and stuff like that. I don't know. Now we're just gonna listen to this. Stuff is happening a little bit, so you know, we're gonna follow. Famous in some circles. They're still playing farm music. Okay. So this is the first, you know, test up here. This is the second test up here. So it might pull back down again and do the move, and then do the something like this and then fall down. But the 5-second chart is definitely, you know, curving a little bit down here. It's getting support over here, so it might do another move. Which one of these is more likely? Bitcoin started dump 2 days ago while this was falling. By the way, what is DXY gotten out of that falling wedge? Rising wedge. No, this is hourly rising wedge. No, it's still. Oh, DXY closed. DXY closed. The market closed. We don't have DXY to stop us from dumping, guys. We don't have DXY to stop us from dumping. The Bitcoin CME futures closed below the 200 moving average on the daily time frame. We don't have DXY to, you know, to pump the price, because DXY was up here in a rising wedge on 1 hourly time frame, but it did not dump. Did not dump because it stopped working. It stopped working, guys. We good. The dump can still happen. The dump can still happen, guys. We good. They, you know, the bulls don't have the DXY to help them right now. Look at that curvature, man. Look at what was that? Maybe it's waiting for the daily close. 4 hourly RSI bullish divergence, but right back down again. Then it has this, you know, maybe it's just waiting to close this 4 hourly below up here. I think I'm gonna keep my short open until it close, because if it closes bullishly, you know, bearishly down here, bearish engulfing candle, it might just continue dumping right on the 4 hour, and that's only, you know, 1 hour and 12 minutes left. So I think I wanna keep my short open just to see how that plays out. What kind of moves are those? I mean, what kind of buys are these? What kind of buys are those? It's weekend, anything goes, it's weekend, yeah. It's going a little bit too fast towards the resistance, at least on the 5-second charts. Yeah, it looks like it wants to break inside. Watching too much small time frames, but you know. And there you go, it's breaking above the resistance. It was trying to break above the resistance. Remove the resistance up here. At least it was some 5-minute time frame up here, something like that. Still, the volume is still not kicking in on this 5-minute time frame. We need to focus on a little bit bigger time frames than, you know, 5 seconds. XRP is also cheap to move between exchanges. I usually use Litecoin to transfer between exchanges, and I'm usually a fan tomorrow. But how much do you can, you know, save? How much? I mean, the fees are already low, so you know whether you are transferring, you know, Ethereum or, you know, Litecoin or XRP, like, you know, the dollars are so few. Okay, maybe Ethereum is a little bit expensive, but you know, if it's Matic or something like that, it's very cheap. So this candle up here is very interesting, because if it breaks back below the moving averages. Remember what I told you about the pattern, guys. Remember the pattern up here and this move towards the upside. Ay, 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 ay. Again doing the same up here thing, but it curves. Where was it curving? Up here it was curving. Yeah, but it's going slowly up here, so it has a, you know, very nice chance to blow. It's not like, you know, over here it went too fast, over here it went too fast, even here it went too fast, but over here it just, you know, slowly building up, you know, towards the resistance, so it can actually break towards the upside. Wow, the major resistance up here. What time is it now? 10 to... Could it drop more? Yes, it can. You know what, guys? It's a bearish engulfing candle. It's below the moving averages. I don't know why I should be selling. There is no volume on the move towards upside. It is getting lower lows. I've been holding for a bit long time. I just want to get out and do a new trade that I'm more confident about. This is such a pain. Imagine having 70% profit and then losing it because you wanted to hit exact bottom. I don't do that, take some profits kind of stuff. It's still curving, it's still curving. It's still curving. Sitting down at 46 down here, not so extended. Momentum is towards downside. The volume went down and it's decreasing and moved towards downside. I don't see why I should sell. I don't see why I should sell. Beside this, of course. It's an extortion pattern. Let's make an inverse head and shoulders in a few hours. What's up, center plan? Ante, no need to take profit until we start making higher highs. Yeah, but then it's too late. By the time you start making higher highs, you're already up there. You're losing, a bunch of profit, and this is 10x. You're losing like 13%, So we would like to, take profits at some kind of bottom, not some kind of top or some kind of midway. Those longs down here were nice though. A couple of guys in the chat did a couple of longs up here. 7% up. Maybe bag the profits. You can always enter a new trade with more money. Don't want to lose your cushion. Yeah, that's exactly that, because the hardest part of a trade is entering the trade. And when you are already in a good trade, you don't want to exit the trade, because then you have to get new entry point, and then you don't have the, you don't have the cushion, as you say. You don't have the cushion, right? Just Johnny, we look at it yet. We don't look at stuff. We look at Bitcoin. We try to figure out when this is gonna dump, if it's gonna dump, and why it's not dumping just now. See, it's curving again. These curvatures are very bearish, but every time we had the curvature, it just pulls back up here. The curvature up here right now, but this is a bigger curvature up here. It's already losing down here. It's good. We can hodl for a little bit more, guys. We can hodl a little bit more. And there are big moves up and down, so the volatility is definitely kicking in. So if it goes down, it's gonna be very soon. It's gonna be tonight, guys. It's gonna be tonight. If it's gonna go down, it's gonna be tonight, I think. I ride my trades into the ground too much. I mean, I'm not winning my trades either, you know, all the time, but I'm just making sure that, you know, the trades that I'm losing, that they don't, you know, I don't lose entire account with them. Watching bots and TLA. Yeah, bots and TLA. I gotta reach by take proof server. It still hasn't stuck in my head yet. Yeah, my wife, you know, when I tell my wife, you know, my wife always tells me, you know, if you take in, you know, those 20-30% profits every single time, you know, you would have, you know, 10K on your 410 million account by now. And that is very true. We had so many, you know, 20, 30, 40% profits, but we are like, no, let it run. Run where? 2000? Like, take profits, but we are a little bit different. Right now, we know that we should be taking profits. The only thing we're right now looking at is when the price gains strength. And previously, when we didn't take profits at, you know, 30, 40%, those times we haven't been following the charts this, you know, closely. But right now, you know, we are more experienced. We know what we are looking for. You can see here the losing in strength below the moving averages up here. The bulls don't have what it takes. This is third move. 1, 2, 3. There will be no fourth and fifth and sixth move up here. So this is either the top up here, and this is the bottom. So it's either gonna go up here and break up here, or it's gonna break down. Right now it does look like it's gonna break a little bit more towards downside and towards upside, which makes us excited again, guys. Which makes us excited again. Hopefully this continues to go down. It cannot bounce over here. We are excited a little bit again. There are too many lines up here on the chart. I don't know what to remove. Let's see up here. We probably don't need this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. And these up here are important, but not right now. And the stops are important, but not right now. There we go. We got some kind of levels down there. You know what? We're gonna start all over again. But I like this channel up here. So we're gonna keep the channel, but we're gonna assume this thing over here is doing something. We can also remove the moving averages so we can see the chart. There was a line up here. We're gonna remove that, and below us this. So how high does this go? Something like this. Too steep. Might be something like this. You can see up here, top, bottom, midline, bottom, breakdown. Maybe that's the case. It's also going below the moving averages, I think, yeah. After many years, I started recently taking TP on a way, and my trading got better 10x. Wow. I'm not quite there yet. I'm still having this childish, you know, greedy personality where, you know, I want, you know, 2000x on every trade. So, you know, I think I need to, you know, get to that point. Ouch. Ouch. What ya doing? What ya doing? Wow, it's actually doing it. $50 minutes closing in 2 minutes, 30 minutes closing in 1 minute 54 seconds. 1 hour closing in 1 minute and 50 seconds, which is actually very good because this candle didn't do anything, literally anything. If this becomes a doji down here, we're taking profits. Over here, so, you know, there's only 2 minutes left on the closes. When did you start from Fona? It's a long time ago. It's at least 6 months or something like that, I think, if not more. So we are not doing that very often. I actually want to do a trade, but you know the problem is that I want to close first trade, and there is no trade to be taken up here. It's just, you know, going a little bit up, a little bit down. The feed is closing a trade and then it dumps. Yeah, that's what gets me. That's what keeps me not closing the trade. Because, you know, my TA tells me that this should dump, but my feelings tells me that, you know, take profits, you know. So there is an inner fight between, you know, there is an inner monologue inside me that's, you know, talking to me, telling me, you know, something tells me, you know, it's gonna dump if you take profits, but the other side is like, yeah, but take just profits. Be happy with, you know, 70%. Bear flag potential. Yeah, that's what we're thinking. We're thinking bear flag, but it's, you know, if it's gonna play out, it's gonna play out soon up here. So we're gonna wait a little bit more. And then if this channel fails, then we get a big dump, and then we're gonna look at volume and everything else, right? Let's try to draw this bottom line a little nicer. Nah, it's okay. I think bottom line already, you know, already went through. Broke right back up out, so I think this is already, you know, broken down. But there might be a line up here though, you know, something like this up here. I don't know, because these bottoms down here, of course. So we'll see. There we go. We got a 50 minutes close. Let's look at this another chart up here. We got a 15-minute close. Let's look at another chart over here. Let's clean up everything from this chart. We got a 15-minute close up here. This is actually climbing towards the upside a little bit too much. Maybe some kind of consolidation up here. Full continuation. We'll see that. 30 minutes managed to close very badly up here. Guys, I'm not doing Fibonacci. Trust me on this one. It's not Fibonacci. I'm not doing Fibonacci. I'm not doing Fibonacci. Remember, guys, I'm not doing Fibonacci. I'm not doing Fibonacci. 1 hourly close. Just kind of crappy green candle that failed to get anywhere. And 4 hourly still in 58 minutes closing. 4 hourly closing in 58 minutes. So it's getting interesting. Stop doing Fibonacci. Call position. Nah, we got time, guys. We got time. I don't see big reasons for just yet. Let's see up here and this one up here. It cannot be this steep channel. Maybe it is. Oh my god. We good, guys. We good. Is it? No. No? Oh my god. Could it be? This started going up here, lost the steam, and right now cannot even get back inside. This is actually very good. This is actually very bearish. We like this. We like this a lot. Fib rule, what's wrong with fibs? I'm new here. Yeah, sure, man. Keep on using fibs. No problem. I don't know why you hate money, but you know, if you hate money, you hate money. I don't care, man. It's up to you. You know, your money, your fibs. Triangle. We got a triangle, guys. How could we miss the triangle? Explain more. Fibonacci is a scam. Basically, people use Fibonacci to find, you know, the support and resistance levels, and it's a scam, literally a scam. It's a triangle. Cast of glass. You said it's triangle. When did you say it's a, you know, I missed that. When you say it's triangle? It's a triangle. We got a triangle. We got a triangle, but it's a better triangle. It's better triangle. I don't know what kind of triangle, but we got a triangle. We got something. Fib works for me. No. Fibs doesn't work for anybody. It's esoteric concept. It's a wedge. It's a wedge. Where is the wedge? A rising wedge. I mean, yeah, it could be that as well. At least we got something right now, you know. If it's a wedge, it should break down. It's already breaking down up here, as we just saw, right? We saw this very nice line up here at, you know, right now. Just a second ago, you know, this went up here and then broke that. It's losing steam a little bit up here, right? So that's nice. But you can see also that, you know, it's gaining up steam up here, you know. So that it's not very helpful. But I don't know. It's kind of sketchy wedge. I gotta tell you that, Mohammed. It's kind of sketchy wedge. I don't know. I think the triangle also is very good. I mean, the triangle is good as well. I like the triangle. Top up here, double top up here. 1, 2, 3. It looks nice. It looks very nice. I like it. Do you know what that means, guys? I got a fever, and the only prescription is more fibs. Guys, fibs is a scam. Emotional moving average is a scam. Volume profiles is a scam. No, it's not. So there is different way to analyze the chart, and people who use Fibonacci's and emotional moving averages and stuff like that, you know, they do their thing and figure out, you know, what works and what doesn't work. But we believe in what we do, and we don't use Fibonacci's because we believe that Fibonacci, or the numbers 55 and 21 that repeated all over the nature, do not repeat in the charts, because the charts are human psychology, and human psychology is not based on numbers. It's based on spirituality. It's based on moons and the planets, the color, the shine, the feelings, the emotions. We are not robots. We are not bots. We buy and sell on emotion, and we try to figure out emotion out of the chart, not whether it's a tree or a leaf or a turtle, something like that. The moon. Usually just makes you feel more comfortable. It helps with nothing. It gives you some kind of spotlight. So the biggest reason, I tell you, number one reason why I don't use Fibonacci levels, okay? Number one reason I don't use Fibonacci level. This is true story, guys. So here you got Fibonacci. Let's say also the EMA 10 moving average. Let's say just so it looks nice. 100. Okay. So this is right now 100 50 moving average, 100 moving average, 200 moving average, 10 and 20 moving average, right? This is 100. This is 20. No, sorry. This wrong. This should be 10, and this over here is 100. There you go. So you got a 10, 20, 50 moving average, right? Moving averages are support and resistance levels. Literally support and resistance levels. 50 moving average, 100 moving average, literally is support and resistance level. So why would I use some random numbers from, you know, nature to figure out where my, you know, support and resistance levels are? Why would I do that? There is no reason to do that when we already have a perfectly good way to find our support and resistance levels. We have a perfectly nice way with the moving averages to figure out where the support and resistance are. We don't need these things up here. We don't need them. We got a perfectly fine, you know, moving averages, support and resistance level. No need to do anything else, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I don't use, you know, the Fibonacci. That's because I already know, you know, have a way to find support and resistance levels. So, you know, Fibonacci is not helpful in, you know, human psychology is nature. How long have you been trading? Not so long, man. We're trying to get this, you know, under a belt. But this triangle up here, it does not seem to, you know, be playing in our favor. Let's see a little bit bigger time frames up here. Might pull up here on the, might pull up a little bit here on the on the hourly, because the 4 hourly is still, you know, not closed yet. Draw a line anywhere on the chart. One small time frame, you see that the line is getting respected. Sure, man. Sure. How do you find a sideways market easily? What do you mean, how do I find a sideways market easily? That it's not easily to find market lines. What do you mean sideways market easily? Hi, new subby, can you place a trade so I can see how it's done? Nah, we just don't place that, you know, random trades. You know, keep on watching, you know, we're gonna definitely do it either tonight or tomorrow, but we already got the trade going on. So I just want to close the trade, but, you know, I cannot close it until it's, you know, bottom. If this breaks down over here, how long is this gonna take? Now, this is gonna break out before the close. This is gonna break out before the close, guys. This is gonna break out before the close up here. Definitely break out before the close. Definitely break out before the close. And I can't even go down. You know what? I'm gonna take my phone and I'm gonna go down while I watch the chart. Okay, guys, 5 minutes break, guys. 5 minutes break. Join Bybit meanwhile, and don't pump the price too much. Good job, guys. You didn't pump the price. With lots of pit stops and nothing is definitely not guaranteed. This continuation drop, they usually pump it up right before they drop it again. Yeah, so we could have a, you know, fake move, but you know, it could also be just bleed, because people are waiting to, you know, buy, you know, people are waiting for tops to short it. So when they know already that people have, you know, when people have already bought, they're not pumping it again. We already had a pump up here, right? Several times, right? If you wanted to short, you had, you know, you had your chance. So there is no reason to pump it again before they drop it, right? At least the way I see it. There's a bullish pattern with a 67% rate of success upwards. But you are missing something very, very, very important. Any kind of pattern can break towards upside and downside. And bullish patterns in bullish trends break bullishly. But bearish patterns with a 67% success rate towards downside break still bullishly in bullish trends. And the same way goes to the bearish trends. If you have a bearish trend and you have a 67% chance of breaking bullishly in that on that pattern, if it's a, you know, if it's a bullish pattern but it's a bearish trend, it can still break down bearishly. It entered the pattern bearishly, so please take a look at VR. Nah, we're not looking at VR, man. Still 33% is going down. Yeah, we like 33% chance. And considering that we are in a bearish trend, we should assume that it's, you know, maybe it's something like 40%. So, you know, it's good enough. We already have our support here. It's between 21.1 and 25. This is the area, you know, where we are looking for a drop, right? Between 21.185 and 20.4. That's the area we are looking for. But it's not dropping just yet. It's waiting for the daily close. I think it's waiting for the daily close. And still keeping up here, slowly climbing up here, so it might break towards the upside. I mean, it's not giving up here. It's above the, you know, it's above this 10 moving average over here. It could pump up to these moving averages up here, 10-20 moving average up here. There is no divergence on the chart right now. 4 hour is still below this up here. We still got the bearish divergence up here on the charts. You know what we could do? How much is this downside on this up here? We could play such a, you know, long trade just in case. You know, we could hedge our position with a long. So just in case this drops down, we hedge our position with a long position, right? So we go long in case this breaks towards the upside, you know, we're good. Low-matic. Sitting at resistance right now. So because downside up here, you know, it's something like, you know, we could have a tight stop loss just in case, right? Just in case, then you can close the other position and, you know, be fine. So we're at 200 bucks. So let's do that on Bitcoin. Bitcoin, we're not doing 100x, we're doing 10x, confirm. Let me just figure this out. Thinking maybe it will log me out. Oh no. Bybit stopped working, guys. They're gonna try to trap us by, you know, closing down Bybit. No, it's working. There you go. 10x, 10x, Bitcoin, Bitcoin, 1,700%. Market open long. Let's see a little bit up here. Let's just see just a little bit, tiny little bit. No, there is no seeing up here. I mean, if it goes down, it goes down, and if it doesn't, it goes up, you know, we're good. When I hedge, I always lose money. But, you know, we can't lose money. We're already in a short. It's highly profitable. So if it goes up, we are already in a position, right? Got a slight, you know, bearish divergence up here at the top. Got a slight bearish divergence up here at the top. Very, very slight, but, you know, still bearish divergence up here. It's still, you know, hitting these tops up here. Let's go to 5-second charts. It lost this trend over here. Short, I think. Okay, Mohammed says short, so no hedging. But it's hitting the resistance on the dollar, I feel like, very, very tightly. The volatility is going down to 0 right now because it's very, very close to the daily close. Everybody's waiting for that. And the long position can only go up to, you know, 0.23 up here, so. Yeah, 0.23 up here. See this first resistance level up here, hourly up here, for is not there. 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes up here, 5 minutes, it's up there, 1 minute, 200 moving average, so all the way up here. So these lines of resistance up here, if it goes above that, then we are screwed, right? No, it's pulling back inside, maybe, I don't know. There is so little volatility on this right now. It's losing the trend, Right, it had this trend over here, it broke it towards the downside. Right now it had this trend over here, it broke to, so it's losing the momentum to break up. It's losing the momentum to break up. This is actually quite nice for us. And it has this, you know, trend line up here above. There we go. We are back in the triangle. We're back in the triangle, guys. Small pump and then dump. Small volume with buckets. Yeah, the volume, it should be low on every single exchange right now because we are getting to the, you know, daily close, and every time you go very close to the, you know, important closes, the volume goes down, and just after the close the volume should. So this got rejected up here at the top. Looks like it got rejected up here, so we don't have to watch the 5-second time frame. Here, back below 10 moving average up here on 5 minutes time frame. Bots disappear for a moment. Once when I was on your channel, my children said, you talk to the people on TV. I tapped something and you read it out. They were amazed. Yeah, kids are easily amazed. Easily amazed. It looks like it's dropping down. It looks like it's dropping down. Come on. You can do it, boy! It's so close! There's also this line up here. So it might be both of these lines, but you know. If it breaks both of these lines, it's good. Call crypto! How you doing, man? Long time no see. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. Maybe it's nice. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But you see, volume is just, you know, dying up here right now. So this was a consolidation phase, and the volume is dying. Which, you know, the volume always dies inside consolidation phases. That's a very, very normal thing to do. It's a very normal thing to do. Dying inside consolidation phases is a very normal thing to do. Let's try to go up again. Where is the resistance up here? What did I not see? This is the point of a bearish consolidation. It might be bearish, you might see, but it's gonna take like 34 more minutes for something to happen, I think. It might start happening a little bit before that, like right now it's only like 33 minutes left, half an hour left. So if something is gonna happen, it has to start happening soon. I mean, at least this triangle or this wedge, I mean, it needs to start breaking soon, right? So something needs to be happening soon, right? And it looks like it's gonna be in our direction over here. Maybe, hopefully. Do you really think we can get the volume to get a bullish pump sustained till Monday? I think not. We'll drop to 19.5k, I think. The volume for like every single time bulls had some kind of chance to, you know, pump the price, it went just, you know, it kind of, you know, kind of died eventually, went kind of right and kind of died every single time. So I'm a little bit, you know, skeptical to the bulls, you know, managing to push this right now. I think we need to get some kind of, you know, lower lows, and then we can talk about, you know, bulls being, you know, in some kind of, you know. See here, we fell through these moving averages over here on the downside. Right now consolidating here before a move down, and then it's free fall, maybe, hopefully. It will keep going down. It came back inside. This is actually quite bad. Tried up here, went down, right now going back above the moving averages. 30 seconds left. Where can it close? Above and below the white line, 10 moving average. Where can it close? 26 seconds left. Because the red one closed below 10 moving average, so that was a little bit bearish, right? From the resistance right down. Right now we push it down, so right now the bears are trying to keep it below 10 moving average, and bulls are trying to get it up, back above here again. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We close below red candle, doji. Undecisive move. Might be also, you know, these are gravestone doji, so look here how nicely we are, you know, wicking this, you know, triangle. Something needs to happen soon, but you know, the further this comes into this, you know, triangle, I'm thinking this is not the right triangle. I'm thinking this is wrong. I'm thinking there is another triangle up here somewhere. Either it's a rising wedge or something else, maybe something like this up here, but you know, it doesn't seem that way. Because it's getting too tightly inside over here, so I don't think this is correct. It's just getting very tight. Like if this was correct, we would have broken up here somewhere, right? But we are not doing that. It's very, very tight. are working towards the 4-hour candle now. Yeah, we have 29 minutes left. We got 30 minutes close. Let's see 30 minutes close up here. It closed up here, you know, 3 big red, you know, green candles. So the only assumption has to be, you know, we're gonna continue up. Maybe something like this, but this is very steep though. This is very steep. Let's try this over here. This already broke. This part over here already broke. It's already curving towards downside. So we should not fear. Let me just remove the lines a little bit up here. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame up here. Let's remove the moving averages so we can see this better. It's getting the support. This line is nice though. This line is very, very nice. See up here how nicely it actually holds this breakout. This line is very nice, and then these wicks on downside and this pullback right back above the line. I like this line a lot. And then over here we got a breakdown. Try to get it back in, and then right back down again. So it's like almost you could say that this is working in our favor so far. Even this line over here is working in our favor. Yeah, this nice touch over here. Try to break up. Failed. And this bottom line should be let's assume this is bottom down here. Maybe something like this over here. Maybe these are 2 failed tries, like last time, failed tries. And as soon as we go down here, I mean, candle, daily candle is over here, so I don't know. Maybe it should be something like this over here. Maybe it's a goddamn channel, like maybe something like this over here. Maybe it's a channel. Let's do a channel. Should be a little bit higher up here. Something like this. Where is that? That's over here. If it's respecting the triangle, why do you think? Why do you not think it is right? It's kind of getting into. It's kind of getting very, very deeply into the triangle, right? Or, when the triangle goes into very, very tightly consolidation up here at the end. Oftentimes it breaks and it continues doing this up here, and then you figure out, oh, it was just a bigger triangle. You just experience, it should not go very tightly into the end of the triangle. There might be some kind of lines, but oftentimes when it does that, it just breaks out, and then it's and then you're like, oh, it was this other pattern, So it's just some kind of feeling, Always include the wicks. They are part of the journey. Sometimes you include them, sometimes you exclude them. 1 minute 200 SMA getting close. Ooh. Yeah, this is the jewel indicator. But I think it's just waiting. It's just waiting for the daily close, unfortunately for us, because we have to sit here and wait and look. And this line is nice, but it's breaking this line towards the upside a little bit right now. It doesn't want to break down just yet. I prefer the bullish wedge. Target 21.3-ish. Yeah. So let's ask people if people are more bullish or bearish. Down or up? Up, down. Let's see what people think. Oh, that was a big candle, but it's still in some kind of triangle. It's in some kind of channel up here. It's getting to this resistance area up here, so it's all good. And maybe this line up here. What am I missing? This is a nice line, but this is down here at the bottom over here. Money flow is coming in, not looking good. Yeah, money flow is coming in. People talking about money flow. All the way to the top up here. Still having this, you know, move down. Fake breakout to me. Lot of green candles though. So that now, this red area up here is a major resistance level of the moving averages. So, to infinity and beyond. You guys get bullish so fast. Well, it's actually pumping. Onto the first resistance and pulling back. Either money is coming in or is not. But maybe money is coming in on the short side. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe the money flow is saying, okay, the money is coming in, but maybe the money is coming in because we are going pushing it towards downside. What the move. Did you see that? Money flow is just, you know, price and volume. It says nothing about, you know, where the money is coming in for, what the money is coming in for. So, you know, analyzing the money flow, you have to take into consideration that just maybe, it's coming in for the shorting. This broke as well. This broke as well. This breaking down. It's curving again to sideways up here a little bit. So if it goes up here above this line up here, it might be, you know, bad. Still got 19 minutes left, so it's getting ready to do something. Is he going to long or short? We are already in the short. What we are looking for is the closing the short. This is the gameplay today, guys. The close of the short. We want to close our short position, but we don't want to close the short position prematurely. That's the thing. Blue triangle printing on MC. Pump losing the strength. Market safe. Yeah, pump's losing the strength. Pumped fast and the loser, but it can regain the momentum. So it's, you know, it's not over until, you know, the fat lady sings. And I don't think she's sang yet. So let's see up here just a little bit. 18 minutes left. Pull on support. This is getting tricky. I'm gonna keep this line. This line is too steep. Let me just see up here. Pull above these resistance levels, right? So we get a higher high up here on the chart. This is a problem. Price it at EMA 50 resistance 5 minute chart. If it loses this trend over here, then it's losing the momentum, right? Oh, it might be some kind of rising wedge. Good guys, we good. It's a rising wedge. But if rising wedge breaks towards the upside, then we you know, effed. But you know, it's kind of hugging up here, so might be good. Same thing happened last time when the price started to rally upwards, then dumped hard. Whoever said they maybe might want you know, the price to pump the price before the dump. Maybe this was the, you know, pump. I can't play anything on the channel. That's the problem. Like, I used to play very nice songs, but the problem is that, you know, YouTube is like, no, copyright. So we are playing just copy, not copyright music. 54% think we're gonna go up. Only 46% think down. Yeah, but it's not like it's 70-30 or something like that. Ooh, look at that move, look at that move. Look at that move towards the resistance, of course. If this wants to pop, of course, it needs to get back inside this wedge. But it still cannot even break this, you know, resistance up here, so. So far, so good. I mean, if we can hold below these levels until the daily close, I think we might be okay-ish. Don't you guys think? Yes, but I'm sure so def going up. Gaber, you gotta close your position. Take one for the team. Take one for the team. Gonna break. You think it's gonna break? It looks kind of slowish, sluggish, if that's a word. Bullish on 1 minute, bearish on 1 hour. But you know, by the time we put these you know, levels up here, you know, these were on a 15 minute, 30 minute, that was like an hour ago, so they probably changed by now. You know, up here is 30 minutes, 1 hour is all the way up there, 15 minutes is all the way up there, 10 minutes, we are above 10 minutes up here, and 5 minutes up here is all the way up there. So I don't know if they change or not. Okay, we're losing strength, So this up here as well, pushing down. So we're losing momentum. That's good. Losing momentum is good. So 21,890. Right now I'm holding this as support. Can actually go up, you know. So about 13 minutes left to the daily close, guys. 13 minutes left. Are you excited? Are you excited about the daily close? 5 minutes break. No breaks. We are just on a break. This is too exciting. I gotta watch it. So there is no hedging of the position. $38, $39, 70%, exactly 70%. It's fine. Part pattern 5 seconds maybe. See how it's curving slowly toward. What the? What just happened, guys? What just happened? What the? Did you see that? What was that? Did somebody buy? Yeah, don't panic, don't panic. Foil pushing up. Don't panic. Don't panic. What? Did you see that? It went off the charts. It literally went off the charts, like poof. Damn. Lung pumping. Wow, I'm glad we tried shorting Lung today because, you know, crap coin and it's pumping. I'm moving it both direction. They're selling this pump back down again. Look how fast they're selling the pump. Somebody just insta bought, market bought, and they're selling it instantly towards the downside over here. What was that? It went too fast. It went too fast. It was just one buy. I think it was one buy. You can look at a 1 second chart. This is 1 second move. And it comes back right. But you know, do you know why this is bad? Because it ruined my chart. It broke through everything up here. It ruined my chart and right now going down. That's a lot of lines. Yeah, that's a lot of lines. We like lines on this channel. We like lines. And right now it's gonna continue, you know, doing whatever. We got 11 minutes left. Maybe mistake. I don't know what it was, but this is a huge amount of buy for one candle. Somebody market bought on Binance. They FOMO'd in on the resistance. We came to the resistance. They FOMO'd in. Their market bought big buy. And right now it's going down. Some pencil neck closed the short probably by market. It could be, you know, short closing, but it could also be buying. So I don't know what this was, but you know, it was definitely closing short or buying, you know, buying spot. But that was a just exploded like crazy. This curvature up here looks bullish a little bit up here, so it needs to break up here towards downside. But this might have been good for us because it cleared a lot of orders right now, so you know, maybe we can push it down over here. Minutes is slowly pushing down over here. I know there's a lot of lines on the chart. Sorry about that, guys, but you know, it happens. It happens. We are very excited, so you know, when we are excited we like to draw lines, and when you draw a lot of lines you get, you know, these kind of charts, unfortunately. I think we need to break this trend over here to, you know, continue going down, but we didn't. We just, you know, retested that over here. Use 30, no, just Bitcoin notes. What the? Okay, that's it, guys, that's it. I don't know what's happening, guys. I don't know what's happening. I don't know, these buys are crazy. The volatility is definitely kicking in. What kind of crap is this, man? Did you just, maybe you should not watch, you know, the 1 second charts. Seriously, what kind of crap is this? Now you can tell me that it's manipulated. Now I believe you. Now maybe just a normal pump. Maybe it's just normal pump. You know what? I'm out. I don't want to play this game anymore. 69%, limit close, close. There we go. 69%. I don't know. We done. We done. We done. %69%, guys. Guys, I capitulated. I capitulated and it's done. I'm tired. I've been streaming for 3 hours. I've been streaming for 3 or 4 hours earlier today. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten, you know, in the last, you know, 6 hours or something like that. I've been watching 5 second charts. I cannot clearly think. I need to close my position. I don't know if it's gonna pump or dump, but even if it's dump, it's 69%, guys. It's win. It's a win. I don't care, man. I don't care. I don't care whether you dump or pump or go sideways for next 5 days. I really don't care. I'm relaxed. I can do whatever I want. I can go eat. I can chill. I can listen to music. I can take a shower. I need to take a shower because I haven't taken a shower in a long time. You know, and I don't have to, you know, stress about whether this is gonna pump, you know, 0.5% up or 0.5% down. It's okay. It's okay. And tomorrow we'll do a new trade. Maybe even later tonight. I don't know. Maybe later tonight on Telegram I'll do a new trade. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm free to do what I want. The freedom is good, guys. The freedom is good. I like the freedom. And I really don't care. I really don't care. Right now I don't care whether this pumps or downs. But when these kind of big, you know, pumps start coming, I mean, if it dumps down, you know, yeah, sure, I could get like 30% more, stuff like that, right? But if it pumps, you know, I could lose 30% more, right? And then there is the stress. There is the stress. I don't want the stress. I want to relax. And when I see these kind of, you know, scam pumps, stuff like that on the chart, I'm like, you know, F this, man. F this. Let's see how this looks. This also happened on Binance. This happened on every chart. So whether this is good or bad, I don't know. Maybe some kind of FOMO move up here at the top. I don't know. I don't know. Let's clean up the lines a little bit. It's only at the resistance. It's only at the resistance. We are not even broken the resistance up here. 4 hour is still on the downside. Big wicks on the downside down here. I don't know. I don't know. But freak chart. Good trade. Close 85% move stop loss. It's okay, guys. Tomorrow I will do a new trade. Tomorrow we'll do a new trade. I cannot do this anymore because we're just waiting for this, you know, little move down, and it could be something like, I mean, it's not a little move. It's, you know, 20-30% move towards downside. This is the only thing we are looking for, right? It could be a 20-30% move to downside, but do we want to risk if, you know, if it pumps up here, you know, it does, you know, 30% move, you know, rebound. I mean, it can definitely, you know, bounce up here towards the upside up here and then go down again, of course, whatever. It could just, you know, free fall down here as well. But I'm telling you, like, altcoins are not dumping. Altcoins are not dumping. So I'm a little bit, you know, scared. I'm a little bit scared. And I want to take profits and be finished with it. And, you know, it's trading. So we're going to do next trade, you know, tomorrow and stuff like that, right? Or tonight. I don't know what's going to happen. But these moves, man, these moves. These scam moves. I don't know what to call them. Buys the months again, as you said. Where are the mountains? I don't see the mountains. Oh, you mean these two mountains on a 5-second charts? These mountains or something else? I don't see mountains right now. But the mountains are on the support, and we had these two mountains, but the push down is not actually pushing them that much down. I mean, you still got a lower lows and stuff like that, but once this goes up here, you get a higher low, and then you are, you know, in some kind of uptrend over here. Wow, that scared me, man. That scared me. But you know, if I was, you know, if it was morning or something like that, you know, and if it was morning or something like that, and I was, you know, well rested, and I could, you know, watch the charts, maybe, you know, I would, you know, reanalyze, try to, you know, think a little bit, you know, clearer and stuff like that. But I'm just tired. I'm just tired, and you know, it's gonna dump. It might dump. We don't care right now. We don't care right now. We're gonna take 5-minute break, and then we're gonna watch the daily close, and after that, you know, we're gonna say you know, goodbyes. But first thing first, 5-minute break, and after that we're gonna watch you know, what happens after the daily close, because that's gonna be very interesting as well. Freedom at last. By the way, guys, if you're not subscribed, you know, subscribe right now, you know, to catch tomorrow's stream. guys, let's go daily close. Subscribed plus bell notifications. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. 5 minutes here. Okay, let's see what's happening on the charts, guys. Let's see what's happening on the charts. This broke the this triangle up here that we had, that we couldn't decide whether this is a triangle or a pet or a falling wedge or something like that. This broke a little bit towards the upside, which is kind of a little bit bullish. So we could enter a long position over here. Downside right now is something like 1%, so it's kind of high. But down over here it's only like 0.5% down. You know, if it goes down, then you know you're out of the position. Let's see up here. And this is pulling back. Let's see hourly close. Hourly close just below 10 MA. Hourly close just below 10 MA. 4 hourly bearish engulfing candle below the support with a momentum going towards upside. So here's the thing, momentum is going towards up, price is going down, the RSI is pulling back up, my indicator is pulling back up as well, the volume has been going down, but it is a bearish engulfing candle rejected by the 200 moving average up here. Daily close, nothing significant happened on the daily close over here. Definitely 30k from here, guys. Low. Nah, not 30k, not 30k, guys. No. I'm not saying this is gonna go up. I closed the position because I got scared, guys. I'm tired. I got scared, and you know, could it pump? Yeah, could it go down again? Definitely. Are we gonna see, you know, move down right now? That depends. That depends. But you know, are we gonna sit here and analyze the chart, you know, to that right now? I'm a little bit unsure about that. See here, we're still in this goddamn channel. Nothing changed. It's a bearish channel at the top. So I think this has a very good chance to fall down again. Could have been better. Could have been better. Especially if this falls down, I'm gonna be like, damn it. But you know, are we gonna watch, you know, candle after candle, hour after hour for next 3 or 4 hours? No, we're gonna sleep well tonight, guys. We're gonna sleep well tonight. We got more money on account than we had to start with, so you know we can do another trade tomorrow, so no problems. We are not getting these kind of, you know, entries again, but this is also curving towards downside a little bit. So you see, right? It's curving towards downside. So might have been, you know, bad idea, but you know, going down. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it's going down on the small time frames. It's pulling back inside the triangle. Support line up here. Could not break above the 5-minute 50 moving average up here. 1 minute is curving up here at the top. Right now, upside is something like 0.5%. We can definitely do a short over here. You know, because it's some kind of top, right? Every one of these tops is a short, right? But it's kind of sketchy, and I'm tired, so I'm a little bit unsure whether we should do that. Make another short trade. Nah, I'm tired. I think it might be actually a good idea, but you know, I don't know. It can also go towards the upside. It just might be, you know, a pullback over here, Anyways, we don't have anything on the daily time frame over here right now. We don't have anything on the daily time frame. On the 4-hourly time frame up here, we are still pushing down, exhausting channel up here. And I'm a little bit unsure whether this is going to go towards upside or downside. It's sketchy move. So sometimes best thing to do is, you know, get out, take the profits, and, you know, wait for the next trade. Guys, the markets will be here tomorrow. The charts are not going anywhere. The price will go up and down. There will be opportunities for us to enter again. Zero problems. If you lose, you know, 30% move, it really doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. It's the weekend, guys. The stock market is closed. The DXY is closed. The Bitcoin CME futures is closed. Everything is closed. More pain tomorrow, guys, as Muhammad said. But there will be better entries, you know, for the charts. And when you get those better entries, we're gonna do new trades. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Hit the like button on the way out. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. I'm gonna see you again. You know, trade with me on Bybit. Use the link down below if you want to support the channel, you know, and trade. I like Bybit, so there is that. Guys, it's been a long stream. I'm exhausted. I need sleep. Number one rule in TFNs club and trading: get sleep, because you cannot trade. You see, as soon as you are a little bit tired, you make mistakes, you make rash decisions, you make emotional decisions, and that's not good. So, not trading when you're tired is the rule number one. Okay, guys, I'll see you around. I'll see you around. Bye bye. We can end it with the, you know, the song. We can end it with the song. You know what kind of song we're gonna play, guys? The song that we played lately on our channel. There we go.
And so, to me, it's just dementia. And I think
have a nice evening, guys. Enjoy the song. Join Bybit. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
It's just disgusting. It's like somebody else is trading turds and you decide I can't be left out.
Shut the noise up.
Give me music, 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 music. The later doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The later doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller. The later doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The later doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller.
The signal is the truth. The noise is what distracts us from the truth.
The later doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The later doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller. The later doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The later doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller.
Yeah, this is Vinny. Listen, bud. Thank you for calling the Mega Yacht Court hotline. What is your emergency? Yeah, this is Vinny. Listen, bud. I'm seeing a lot of plebs weeping in the streets.